Hello all and welcome back to my channel. We made it to episode 3. Yay! But thank you for returning and thank you for the new listeners. Talk about energy today and how energy transfers. If you are anybody that takes on a lot of people's problems, or you're one of the ones that people confide in you, this video is for you. And I just wanted to start out by saying, energy is so real, and we have to realize how energy from one person to another, it transfers, and it can dig deep down into your soul, and you can actually feel that. Because I started to feel that. I realized people would come to me about their problems, and not all the time that they wanted a solution. It was just I was just a punching bag for them. That's what it kind of felt like. I was just a punching bag whenever they needed to release some stress, or they was frustrated, they just needed to get it out. They would come and they would talk to me. But it felt like a punching bag because it was so heavy. It was so hard. Those conversations just felt like draining. It felt painful. It felt like I had just ran 10 plus miles, and I'm at the end of my miles and I have no water. And I'm and it wasn't even my conversation or my business. It was just that they came to me to talk about it. And I started to really realize that recently, when people would come to me, I could be having a good day. My entire day was good. My energy was good. I had no issues. But then they would come to me and bring up something, and it was just draining. You could tell, I'd be like, hey, how was your day? How's it going? In a jolly mood. And then here they come I'm just going through it. It seems like nothing is going right for me. I'm always having problems. Now this thing came up, that thing came up, and I'm just wow, okay. Okay, this is where we're at, okay? Hey, I'm doing good too. But the first thing that they would do was just spill out everything that they're going through. And that's okay, but it's really not okay, because you don't want to be that punching bag for everybody. You don't want to be that energy drainer that other people is bringing to you, because your energy is really good. It's high. You're not having any issues. But as soon as they come around, it's you don't feel good about it. You don't feel good about that conversation. And especially when when a certain someone comes around, and you already instantly know it's going to be something you don't feel good about it. And so we have to be really open and honest with people, and just have that conversation with them. Hey, it may be tough, but because I'm still learning, and it may be tough, but you have to stand up and you have to let them know, hey, I've been good all day, but it seems like every time you come around, my energy depletes, and I don't want to have to remove myself completely from your life. So I would just hope, and I would pray that you find a solution to not always come to me for your problems. I just can't take that on anymore or any longer, because it's starting to affect me, and it's starting to affect my health. And at the end of the day, you have to be there for yourself, and you have to make sure you are all the way good before you can help somebody else. And I know I said that in a previous video, but that is really what it comes down to. It just being completely good for yourself before you are for anybody else. And energy, and like I said, energy is really real. You can feel somebody's energy. You can feel when something is off, or other people is having a bad day, or something is wrong. And I'm really starting to pick that up more and more, that I am on this journey of healing myself, and just being more aware of what brings me peace, and what I could do to better my life. Because at the end of it, we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to make sure we're doing everything that we can. And another thing is with energy, if you always are receiving drama, if you're always listening to drama, you're going to end up being part of that drama. Everything that you receive and you feed yourself, it's eventually going to come out, and it's going to show on the outside. You may think watching all these these televisions where it has a lot of drama, or you know, you have a group of friends and it's always drama with them always, you can say like, oh, I'm the peacemaker of the group, like, and I don't be in no drama. But eventually you're gonna be in some sort of drama because energy transfers to person to person to person. Like, there's just no way around it. You're gonna receive that energy, and at some point it's gonna end up showing. You may start acting out and doing things that you're not used to. Because I know for me, like, I was never really a mean person. Like, I caught attitudes, but I'm not a mean person. And I realized when I would have certain conversations with certain people and it's so draining, and they would get like upset about the littlest things, I started getting upset about the littlest things. Like, it was just silly stuff that I had no business getting upset about. But because I was allowing that to feed into me, I ended up releasing that to everybody else and everything that was around me, which wasn't good. So just be sure that your energy is always good and you just protect it. And we're going to have our bad days, that's okay. But just be sure whatever you receive, whatever you take in is positive as much as it can be. And for those people that are bringing you bad energy, that's always bringing you bad news, that's always bringing you drama, stop it. Like, stop it before it even gets there, because you don't want it to get too late and you have a lot of like negative energy. Your moods are all over the place just because you heard some drama. Just stop it before it gets there. Alrighty, well, that is all for this video. I will be posting more, but I do thank you guys for listening to this video, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.